Hey, food family, it is the holiday season, and when I tell you I was all in my feelings, I mean, deep in my feelings, missing my mama. Yes, Christmas was always the favorite time of year for her and I. My mama passed in 2007. I know some other people out there are missing their mamas as well, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna make my mama's gumbo. It has been years, and this was a favorite of not only mine but also my siblings. Oh my goodness, my mama's gumbo for Christmas. Shh. So I headed to the store to grab up some ingredients that I needed for her famous gumbo. Oh, cold, 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 cold today. Yes, the right day for gumbo. And yes, it is the perfect day to make gumbo. So I started with some salad shrimp and I rinsed them off really well. I also got some cooked shrimp with the tail on and I rinsed those off really well. Remember to rinse them in cold water, not warm or hot water, cold water only. I found a couple of crabs. I like the ones that have bigger legs. They didn't have any with the really big legs because the big legs always got more meat in them. My mama always picked out the crabs with the big legs, but these were going to have to do. So I cracked that back and got all that gook out of it. If you know, like I know, some of y'all will probably have your fish guy do it, but I did it myself. And so I cracked the back, pull all that yucky stuff out, and I'll show you a little bit later about how I cleaned them. But I chopped up some some links. I'm just showing you all the ingredients I got here. But I chopped up some links. I use Evergood. My mama used Evergood. Evergood is, if you ask me, they're the best kind of sausage you can get. So I chopped up some of the hot ones, some of the Louisiana hot. I chopped up just two of those, but then I got a whole pack of mild links. Evergood now has mild links. Oh my goodness, the flavor is amazing. I have some chopped green onions that I threw in there as well. And so I really don't measure anything. My mama didn't measure anything. We did it by taste. I still do it by taste. I got some chopped up garlic that I threw in there. Yes, some garlic. So we got our links, hot and mild, our green onion, our garlic. I started off with a little bit of avocado oil in the pot first. And then, you know what I'm putting in right now? Okra, y'all. I know a lot of people have this love-hate relationship with okra, but I love okra. My mama loved okra. And that's what it was. It's okra in there. My mama put it in there. I'm putting it in there. I love okra. I've always loved okra. So I put a bag of okra in there, and now I'm going in with some chicken broth. I use like 3 of these boxes of chicken broth, which total about 1, 2, 3, 4, about 6.5 cans. So yeah. And is that salsa? She putting in gumbo? Yeah, I'm putting salsa in gumbo, and I'm using the mild. You can use medium. You can use hot. Baby, this was more like a soup. My mama's gumbo was more like a soup. It wasn't heavy. It was a light soup consistency to it. So she didn't make like a roux out with flour and all that kind of stuff. And I'm going in here with some ground shrimp. Y'all, that ground shrimp brings it together. It gives it that more seafoody seasoned taste. You know what I'm saying? Yes, ground shrimp. Get you some. It'll change your life. And so what I have right here, instead of using like flour to make a roux and all that, I fry up some chicken ahead of time. And I save the drippings from the chicken because that's where the flavor is. So that is my base for gumbo. That's my base for gumbo. My mama did it too. And so that is the drippings from some fried chicken that I'm going ahead and add to the pot right there. And don't manipulate it. Don't stir it a lot. I know people are like, oh, okra is so slimy. My gumbo, I guarantee, will not be slimy, but you can't do a whole lot of stirring. And there's my crab all broke up. And this is me showing you right here. I'm running the crab under cold water. I've broken the legs away from the body, and you want to get you a nice clean brush that you're only going to use for crab. This is a brand new brush, and I'm scrubbing those legs because those are scavengers. They're bottom feeders. They're on the bottom of the ocean, so you have to clean them really, really good. So I went ahead and I'm throwing in my salad shrimp. And I'm just going to stir it up just a little bit, not a lot. And then I'm throwing in my cooked shrimp with the tail on. You don't have to use shrimp with the tail on. I like it. I like it for presentation. My mama used the ones with the tail on. So that's what I'm using, y'all. I'm making my mama's gumbo. I'm not deviating from what she did. All right. Then I'm going in with that pure ground gumbo filet, which is sassafras leaves. If you don't know what it is, look it up, Google it up. And so I'm putting that in to taste. And so I put in a little bit, stirred it a little bit, taste a little bit, add a little bit more, stirred it a little bit, taste a little bit, until I got the taste right to where I wanted the taste to be. So you can't have gumbo without gumbo filet. Liquid aminos, what is that? It's like soy sauce, but better. Yes, my mama put soy sauce in her gumbo. Yes, y'all like, I ain't never seen no gumbo like this. Don't knock it till you try it. So I'm just putting in a little to taste. We do not want it salty. So I'm just putting in a little to taste. Always taste your food as you cook. And look at that. Oh my goodness. If y'all could smell this. And then we got that crab that we scrubbed up and cleaned really, really good. I took the body of it and broke it in 4 pieces. And so, yeah, we throwing those clean legs in there. And so, yeah, we're going to let that cook up, you know? That's my mama's gumbo, y'all. Oh, it just made my soul feel right. It made my soul feel right. What I have here is once the gumbo was done, I poured it up in some containers, and I want to cool it quick, so I put it in an ice bath. I poured some water in the sink, plugged the sink, poured some water in there, put some ice in there, and that's how you cool it down. You want it cooled all the way down before you put it in the refrigerator, because you don't want no bacteria to set in and make you sick. And it's done now. And when I say my mama would be so proud of the gumbo I made, if she did a blind taste test, she'd be like, baby girl, you did that. You did that, girl. I want to thank my mama for just all the love, she brought into our house. Oh my goodness. I know my siblings, as they're watching this, they can reminisce as well when we would make gumbo, when my mama would make gumbo. Man, the time we would have in my brother's house. Man, I miss my mama like crazy. But thank you, mama, for all the memories. Thank you for loving your children the way you loved your children. Thank you for looking out for your children the way you looked out for them. Thank you for protecting us. Thank you for showing us faith and love and determination. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I love you, and I miss you so much, Mama. Merry Christmas.